Today, Bitcoin inches closer to the $70,000 level after it was revealed that inflation slowed in May. Donald Trump says he wants all remaining Bitcoin to be made in the U.S. And Robinhood Crypto's general manager discusses the deal with crypto exchange Bitstamp and the recent warning from the SEC over the trading platform's digital asset operations. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Talia Kaplan. Crypto prices in the green today after it was revealed that inflation rose less than expected last month and as investors awaited the Federal Reserve's decision on interest rates. As of noon Eastern, Bitcoin climbed more than 5%, trading just under $70,000. Ether also rose 5% to the $3,600 level, and Solana soared more than 7.5% to around $159. Okay, let's take a look at some of the top stories. Former President Donald Trump says he wants all remaining Bitcoin to be made in the United States. The Republican presidential candidate made the comment yesterday night in a post on Truth Social, writing that Bitcoin mining may be our last line of defense against a central bank digital currency, and mining Bitcoin in the U.S. will help the country be energy dominant. Trump met with Bitcoin mining executives yesterday, including those from the publicly traded companies Riot and CleanSpark. Zach Bradford, CleanSpark CEO, shared a photo with Trump on X yesterday, writing that Bitcoin mining is helping to build the infrastructure of the future and that the company is working hard to make sure that miners have support from leaders. The meetings come as crypto is becoming more of a campaign issue. Last month, the Trump campaign announced it will start accepting crypto donations. The Biden campaign did not yet respond to CNBC's question related to its views on accepting crypto donations. Now, Trump is not the first presidential candidate to accept crypto donations. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who is mounting a long-shot independent bid, announced last May that his campaign would accept Bitcoin contributions. According to a recent Harris poll in partnership with Grayscale Investments, American voters increasingly want to support a political candidate who is knowledgeable about crypto. All right, turning to Robinhood's recent announcement on acquiring the global crypto exchange Bitstamp for our main story. I spoke with Johann Kerbrat, Robinhood Crypto's general manager, about the deal and the Wells notice the trading platform received from the SEC. Robinhood is moving deeper into crypto. Last week, the company announced an agreement to acquire Bitstamp for about $200 million in cash. Your CEO, Vlad Tenev, was on CNBC Squawk Box minutes after the announcement, noting that the move would accelerate Robinhood's plans for international expansion and that the acquisition would allow the company to enter a new business serving market makers and other institutional customers. What are some of the reasons this acquisition was important for you as general manager of Robinhood Crypto?
Yeah, I think Vlad hits the right points. I think, as you know, we expanded Robinhood Crypto internationally to the EU last year in December. And now Robinhood Crypto is available in eligible countries there. And, really with Bitstamp portfolio of licenses, we're also able to expand even faster into the market. And we'll now be able to bring customers from the UK, from Asia, and also from the EU and the US to the platform. So it was a big step forward in the international expansion. And I think the institutional point was very important as well. Bitstamp has been trusted by institution for like their trade reliability, their order book, and their API connectivity. They offer services like crypto as a service, which is kind of a white label solution. They also have lending and staking for institution. And so really it means that for Robinhood, we're going to start a new business line with an already established business, with already a good relationship with partners. And, it's not us starting from zero. So a very big acceleration there. And finally, I think the exchange is, a big step forward for us as well. Having a robust product offering will help us enhance our product offering in the EU and outside of the US.
Now, you just touched on this, but why specifically Bitstamp? We all know there are a lot of crypto exchanges out there. What made Robinhood Crypto want to join forces with that specific crypto exchange? I'm sure the global reach that comes with the deal was a key part of the equation, given Bitstamp holds more than 50 licenses and registrations around the world.
Yeah, I think, there is a few things that we were looking at from the beginning when we were starting to explore these options. one thing that we really wanted was to find a company that shares the same type of core values that we have. And one of our core value at Robinhood has been safety first. And for Bitstamp to have that many licenses and be still here after so many years, you really need to have a safety first approach. You need to also engage quite a lot with the regulator and show that you have a compliant program to be able to still be here after so many years. So for us that was an important part. And the second part that we are looking at was really this international aspect of things. In the US, we are a very established crypto business. We wanted to make sure that we could expand and accelerate with this acquisition.
So, how would the deal work exactly? Would the acquired exchange continue to operate under its current brand, or would it become the Robinhood crypto exchange? And what products will you be offering now? I know that until recently, Robinhood has not allowed customers to earn yield on their crypto holdings through staking, for example. That is until last month when Robinhood's European crypto branch launched Solana staking. So, will that offering expand given the news of this deal with Bitstamp?
Yeah, I think, first of all, it's really early to say a lot of these things. The deal was announced last week, but we still need to actually close it. And so for that, we know it's going to take a pretty long period. We expect the close to happen in H1 of 2025. So we have plenty of time to figure out all the branding question. But at this point, we expect, no change in the near term. Bitstamp will still execute the way they are, and they will still serve the customer with the same great service that they've been doing in the past uh, decade. And on our side, on the Robinhood side, there is also no really big change happening at the moment. In the future, we do expect that Bitstamp technology will help us enhance our product offering in the EU. I think they've done a lot of great work that we can actually use to really help build our offering. We are still a very small startup in the EU where we don't have a ton of features yet, and so having their technology will help us.
So, why did Robinhood choose Solana for its first staking product? And do you envision staking could potentially be available on the platform in the US in the foreseeable future?
Yeah, for the US, nothing very new to announce. Usually, when we do this kind of new feature, we only talk about them when we are ready to talk about them. But for the EU, I can explain to you a bit more about Solana, and I think really comes to customer demand. Um, any product that we build at Robinhood, we engage a lot with our customer. We ask them what are the features that are missing on the platform, what are you looking for, and the staking offering for Solana was one of them. And the second thing is also like the ease to stake on Solana. You don't have a ton of weight. You can easily stake or unstake, and that's something that we felt like was very important for our customer. Staking is still a new thing for a lot of people. It's still something that can be a little scary, and so having a bit of this flexibility has been helpful.
Now, the Bitstamp deal comes about a month after Robinhood disclosed that the SEC had sent it a Wells notice and warned that upon completion of an investigation, the trading platform could be charged over its crypto operations. How did that play into the decision to acquire Bitstamp, if at all? Did the move make you feel like it was more important now than ever to expand your presence overseas, given the current regulatory environment here in the US?
Yeah, so like Vlad has been saying in the past, we've been disappointed by the news. We feel like we've been engaging with the regulator and the agency quite a bit, and we feel like if there is a company that should be able to offer cryptocurrencies in the US, it could be Robinhood. Like we are used to work with the regulator. We're already on the brokerage side, regulated by the SEC and by FINRA. On the crypto side, we are regulated by the New York DFS, which is one of the toughest regulator in the US. So, it really shows that we need clarity in the US about cryptocurrencies, and really, I think for us, it's been one of the reasons why we launched in the EU in December. It was like this clear framework coming in 2025 called MiCA, which really help cryptocurrencies company to know what they can do and how they can do it. And we are really excited to see that in 2025 you will have a clear framework there. It is a bit sad, if I'm being honest, to see that the EU are in advance compared to the US on the regulatory front. So hopefully we catch up. And to answer your question, no, like the Wells notice had nothing to do with the deal. We've been working on the deal for quite some time. We feel like it's the right thing for the business, and like we've said in the past during our Q1 earning, we feel like crypto is still the future of finance for tomorrow, and we still want to invest in crypto, and that's what the deal really shows.
What was your reaction to the Wells notice? And has that warning from the SEC changed the way Robinhood operates in the US at all?
No, well, our reaction was that we were disappointed. We felt like we've done a lot of engagement. We met with the SEC many times, and we are just disappointed that instead of having more discussion, we are getting a Wells notice. I think we feel very good about our crypto product offering. Every asset on the platform are offered through after passing a very long listing committee. We look at a lot of details to make sure that what we offer on the platform is compliant with regulation. And so, I think for now we feel really good. We're going to keep investing. We launch new features in the US as well, where we really try to help customers engage with the product and understand it.
Kerbrat also discussed newly released data for May revealing strong trading volumes across all asset classes, including crypto. You can check out the full interview over at cnbc.com/cryptoworld. Okay, that's all for today, but we'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you then.